Om Namo Bhagavate Nityanandaya. Dayananda Saaligrama Swami. When Bhagwan Nityananda was staying in Vaikuntha Nivas in Ganeshpuri, an unassuming person wearing a lungi and a jacket used to come for his darshan. His name was Dayananda Saraswati. He had visited all the sacred pilgrims places in India. Bhagwan Nityananda used to affectionately call him Saaligrama. Saaligrama Swamyji was a Siddha Purusha and had an unwavering belief that Bhagwan Nityananda was none other than Lord Ramachandra, who incarnated in Treta Yuga. He had attained Vaksiddhi, a special power by which uttered words come true. Bhagwan Nityananda used to say that Saaligrama was his devotee since the past 5 lives. Once he began observing awe of silence and broke it after a period of 3 years only when Bhagwan Nityananda ordered him to do so. On that day there was a grand celebration in Ganeshpuri. Bhagwan had allowed him to build an ashram to the south of Kailas Mandir. Saaligrama Swamyji attained Samadhi 103 days before Bhagwan attained Mahasamadhi. When Saaligrama Swamyji fell sick, Bhagwan used to say, "Disease afflicts the body, not the soul." Though doctors tried their best to treat the disease with their medicines, Saaligrama Swamy resisted by weakening the effect of medicines with his yogic powers. In spite of ill health, he continued to pay his undivided attention to the devotees visiting the ashram. He was just waiting for the consent of Bhagwan Nityananda to attain Samadhi. When he finally got the much awaited approval from him, he lay down, resting his head on the lap of a devotee named Keshav Apte. Apte chanted the 15th chapter from Bhagavad Gita and Rama Raksha Stotra. Saying Rama with utmost devotion, he left this mortal world to reach the divine lotus feet of his most beloved Lord Sri Ramachandra. When the news of Samadhi reached Bhagwan Nityananda, he said, "Do not weep. Do not mourn. Saaligrama was a great yogi. When a yogi leaves his body, no one should mourn his death." He asked his disciples to place the body of Saaligrama Swamy in lotus poses facing south on layer of ash. Later salt and camphor were poured before the Samadhi was constructed close to Kailas Mandir. Saaligrama Swamy was a great yogi. He is Agni Swarup, form of fire element. His powers are tremendous and he will keep blessing the devotees for the next 500 years. Old boat turned into Akshaya Patra. Pujya Dayananda Saaligrama Swamyji was a devotee of goddess Gayatri. He also worshipped Bhagwan Nityananda as Lord Ram and used to recite Ramanam with a great devotion. He was a beloved disciple of Bhagwan Nityananda. Though his name was Dayananda Saraswati, Bhagwan used to affectionately call him Saaligrama Swamy. With Bhagwan's consent, he came to Kanhangad with the desire of serving sweet appam, Kerala's popular sweet dish made from rice, jaggery, banana, ghee and coconut. To the devotee in Kanhangad, he got the appam prepared. However, he couldn't get a vessel to store the prepared appam. Janan Swamiji brought an old fishing boat. The appam were stored in the boat. As Saaligrama Swamyji started distributing the appam, people came in large numbers. He was worried that the quantity of appam may not be sufficient to feed so many people. Seeing him tensed, Janan Swamiji told him to pray to Bhagwan Nityananda. Once the prayer was offered to Bhagwan, even at the end of the day, the quantity of appam was exactly the same as it was in the beginning. By the grace of Bhagwan Nityananda, the old boat turned into Akshaya Patra, inexhaustible vessel. The devotees who have witnessed this sweet incident and who have tasted the delicious appam are still in Kerala. Namo Nityananda.